Make movers, what's going on? Did you know no matter where you go, no matter what you do, there's always someone watching you? Did you know no matter where you go or what you do, there's someone always noticing who's around you? Did you know no matter where you go or what you do, there's always someone grading you? You didn't realize that? I want to tell you that. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, somebody's always observing what you're doing, who's around you, and what's taking place with you and those around you. With this understanding, I want to strongly implore you, as those who desire to make moves, to be very cautiously aware of who you allow in your inner circle. There's an old adage that says guilty by association. And guess what? It's so very true. You could be trying your best to make very significant moves to impact the lives of so many people. But if you're not careful, those closest to you could be the ones undercutting the work that you're doing and the efforts that you are making. You can be guilty by association. You're wondering why you're not getting that return phone call, why you're not getting that second opportunity, why you're not able to expand. It could be, not always, but it could be because of those who are around you. So I want to encourage you to be very cautious, be very careful, be very attuned as to who's around you. I understand that you want to pull everybody up with you. I actually like to do that as well. But you have to understand how to do it and when to do it. Everyone does not want to go up. Some people are purposely there to keep you down, to keep you from expanding, because in their finite minds, your growth, your maturity, your expansion leaves them out. When you're trying to make moves, it's important for you to understand that you are a brand. And because you are a brand, those who call upon you for help or for services, they're investing in and trusting your brand. That means that whomever you bring with you when you come to do work for someone, that they're actually believing that because you are a brand, you have made sure that those you have brought in can be trusted. When you go make moves, understand that every door you walk in, everyone else can't walk in those doors. And so you have to be okay with the realization that I can't take him nor take her on this opportunity. Think about this. Making moves is a great, great blessing, because that means that you have been gifted, equipped, and come to the realization that I have something to be able to offer to others, that people will enable me to sit at the table, converse with them, commune with them. It's a great, great opportunity. But also with that comes a great responsibility of you understanding that where I go and what I do when I go where I go, everyone cannot go. Doesn't mean that you think that you are better than them or greater than them. So you come to realize that this open door is for me. It's for my gifting. Now, once you get beyond the door and you set up camp, maybe you can then bring others along. You can then open up the opportunities for them. But you want to be careful not to try to bring everybody in on day one. Listen, we are those who desire to make moves. We don't really care about the announcements. But if you just understand about making moves, if you make effective moves, intentional moves, efficient moves, the announcement would make itself. But also, those announcements can come for you or against you. Now, what does that mean? If you are one who is known for being very attention to detail, you're timely, you take pride in your craft, people will tell. Word of mouth will get around. But if you're those who come late, your work product is horrible, and you bring people who are just as, if not worse, in their professionalism than you are, guess what happened? That announcement will tell itself as well. This is why you have to be careful about who you enable to accompany you on everything. I read many times where you've had athletes, NBA or football stars who've made millions over their careers, and then they're telling their stories of how they lost all their money. Sometimes because they entrusted their money to a financial advisor who mishandled the money. Sometimes it's because they invested in one of their neighborhood friends' business idea that had no business plan and had no real chance of working. Sometimes because they live way beyond their means. So think about that second one I gave you. They've invested in friends. I believe in helping others get up and grow up. I believe in that. I try my best to do that. But you have to also utilize wisdom to know when this just isn't going to work. This just is not a good idea. This just isn't worth my investment. Same thing happens with your time. Do you realize that time is the most precious commodity you will get? We all get 24/7. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you slice it, every person who walks this earth gets 7 days a week, 24 hours in a day. The difference is some choose to use and maximize their time much differently than others. When you think about that, think about this. What is my circle saying about me? What is my association saying about me? I like to say this to people. I'm not friends with everybody, but I'm friendly to everybody. I'm going to always speak, be generous, be kind, be respectful. Does not make us friends. I'm friendly with everyone. I'm not friends with everyone. Now, why is that important? Because when you're talking about making moves, talking about business, talking about impact, talking about mentorship, you have to be okay that sometimes this work requires you to do it alone. So now, make movers. As you go and you go make great moves, remember, your associations matter. Your surroundings matter. Those who accompany you matter. If you're not careful, your circle could be what ultimately becomes your demise. So as you go forth today, assess and then reassess those around you and ask yourself a question. Is it time for me to expand or close in? Just maybe those who've been around you, you've outgrown them. And in order for you to do this next great thing, you have to be okay with doing it alone. Doesn't mean that they can't help you in the future, but maybe in this season, in this moment, it's a one man's job or a one woman's job. However you look at it, remember this. In order for you to make moves and not announcements, wisdom must be utilized. Go forth, do great things. We're make movers. Let somebody else announce what we're doing. God bless you all. Have a great one.